and those who regularly participate in my live streaming, please come and participate because I am just dealing with some common mistakes done by the students and those who try to speak English or write English. Hello, what are the common mistakes? The common mistakes are those which we do generally during our conversation and while writing English. For example, just I am giving you an example first. Hello, Sagnik, you have joined the live streaming class, and tell your friends that I am online and I am unable to be live late night. However, my first example is, for example, please explain me. Please explain me the matter. Please explain me the matter. It's incorrect expression. It's an incorrect expression, and you will have to say, please explain the matter to me. Never say, please explain me. No. Please explain me is a wrong expression, or it is a mistake, I say. So you will have to say, please explain it to me. Clear? Never say, please explain me. Another example, the common mistake we do, they provided me with relief, or they provided the flood victims with tarpaulins, medicine, food, etc. Provided must be used with. They provided the flood victims with food, medicine, tarpaulins, warm clothes, etc. to provide a person with some things or objects. Always remember, never use provide alone. Again, I am repeating, we provided the flood victims with tarpaulins, medicine, food, etc. Remember it, to provide a person with a thing. Now, let us explain supply. So, I have just remember, or you will have to listen to the live streaming again in my playlist live, because you will have to remember them or keep them in your mind. Supply. I supplied you many things, or I supplied you notes during your examination. No, never say this, or never write this. Never write such English. You will have to say, I supplied you with many important notes during your examination. The horticulture department or the district horticulture department supplied us with plants or saplings. The district horticulture department supplied us English, not Spanish. Not Spanish. I am not giving you Spanish language. I am speaking English, brother. Okay. The district horticulture department supplied the district horticulture department supplied us with saplings. Clear? So, remember that provide and supply are the two words which are always followed by with. Which are always followed by with. To supply a person with some things, to provide a person with an object or some things. Clear? And explain the matter to me, to us, to them, etc. Clear? Now, just I am explaining some common mistakes we use during our speaking English and writing English. Clear? And now, the man, streamer, may live. Don't participate. You have no intention to learn English. You only know Spanish, I think. So, if you want to learn English, please don't comment like this, and it is derogatory to the prestige of the participants, not to me. It is insulting to all the participants, not to the speaker. Remember it. However, let us explain another topic, that is adjective clause or relative clause. For example, this is the man whom you see at a distance, or the man whom you see at a distance is my brother. The man or the boy whom you see at a distance is my brother. Never use whom, because when the subordinate clause begins with a pronoun, I have a question about my English grammar, sir. Yes, you may ask thousands of questions on English grammar. I will try to solve your problem. Now type your problem and I will discuss. Yes. He has asked me, this is the relevant question. Tense. This is the relevant question. And I am ready to give you answer. What is past perfect tense? When two incidents occur or take place in the past, which takes place first takes the past perfect tense, and which occurs later takes past indefinite tense. For example, we reached our destination. We reached our destination after the rain had stopped. After the rain had stopped. So you see that two incidents occurred in the past. We reached our destination and the rain stopped. But I say we reached our destination after the rain had stopped. So the rain stopped first, and then we reached our destination. This is past perfect tense. Never forget. While you are using past perfect tense, remember that two incidents occur simultaneously in the past, and what happened first takes past perfect tense, and its formula is, or its method of construction is, subject plus had plus past participle of the verb. Clear? Past participle of the verb. Again, you may use the patient had died before the doctor came. Before the doctor came. So you may use before or after according to the sense. Here, the patient had died, that means died first, and the doctor came. The patient had died before the doctor came. So this is past perfect tense. Clear? Remember that you may not use like sentence, such type of sentences. For example, my father had built a grand house in our village. My father had built a grand house in our village. When you use had, that means you want to suggest that you have also built a house, but before that, your father had built a grand house in the village. Clear? This is past perfect tense. Again, I am repeating. In the past, two incidents occur. Two incidents occur side by side or simultaneously, and the incident that occurs first takes past perfect tense form, and the method of construction is subject plus verb subject plus had plus past participle of the verb. Clear? And according to sense, you will have to use before and after. Again, I am giving you an example. For example, we reached the Kanchenjunga after the sun had risen. After the sun had risen. That means the sun rose first, and then you reached the Kanchenjunga. Clear? Again, you may say, we had reached the Kanchenjunga before the sun rose. Clear? Before the sun rose. So there are two meanings. When there is the past perfect tense, subject plus had plus past participle of the verb, and you suggest before by using before, which incident occurred first, and you use after, which incident occurred later. Thanking all of you. Good night. Stay safe, stay mellow. And if this video comes to your benefit, you must like, comment, share, and subscribe, please. An easy step to English grammar is always with you. Any grammatical solution, you may ask me, and I am for you. Thanking all of you. Good night.